And welcome back everybody to Limbus Company. Yesterday we started Intervallo 4 and error has occurred. Pretty saying it again. Shutting down the game. Okay, off to a great start. The game crashed. Let me boot up again. Let me boot up it. Let me reboot the game. Yeah, no, we're getting super, like, I think tonight we might reach 14,000 followers on YouTube. Subscribers, it's insane. Insane, dude. Like, I was not expecting that. Alright, we're good. So, let me go ahead and close this over here. Maybe if I, turn this back on and... Okay, it looks like there might be an issue with that. Anyway, so yesterday we started Intervallo number 4. And once again, everybody, if you missed anything today or you want to catch up with the full playthrough, it goes to the Games Are Bastard channel. We're super close to 800 subscribers already, dude. That's awesome. Arrows in the top left corner. Alright, we're gonna check out that. So yeah, make sure you subscribe here. The full playthrough is over here in case you missed anything. The arrows over here. Oh. Yes, I know that with this you can change the... Yeah, you can select the scenery. Yeah, I selected Isang for a reason, yeah. Yeah, I have him selected. I have him selected for that. So, yes, I did another mirror dungeon today, and oh boy, did we kick ass. I am saving up for the effect banner thing over here on the side. Because I don't really care much for the big one, but for this one, for the little smaller one, because I like the 3rd anniversary one. I really like the 3rd anniversary one. If I can get the other one, I will. But in general, yeah. Alright, so, not much else to say. Yesterday we had the team get assigned to their adventure. We got RYOSHU, we got HOUND, and we got RODYA as our team of investigators to try and take a distortion. So, hang on, let me double check. Let me just try something. If I turn this off, that back on. Let's try deactivating. And activating. There we go. There we go. We're fixed. Alright, yeah, I just needed to reboot the camera. What a trio. Lord Doom, welcome today. How you doing? Yeah, we're still in T-Corp, so... Not much else to say. Let's grab this. Let me just click over here. Let's do this. 6.55. Time-killing puzzle. Let's go. I forgot to turn on the fan. Oh god, this room is gonna get really warm. Hang on. Hang on. 1 second. I forgot to turn on the fan. One second. That pizza's staring at me. That pizza's staring at me. I am full, but that pizza's still staring at me. The amount, Lord Doom. We did the math. We estimated that just under 1 Hungarian forint today, if invested with compound interest, would pay off the thing. Oh, I forgot to bring the water bottle. That's what I forgot. Anyway. 1 second. Let me bring back the water bottle. I knew I was forgetting something. Shit. Alright, I'm back. I forgot to fill up the big water bottle, but yes. Oh yeah, Don Quixote. How was the food? Incredible. So yeah, we owe 10 billion, 40 million on worth of time debt because of the events of Canto 6. We did the math a little bit, and it turns out, we're estimating that this game happens about 1,000 years after our current day. So you would need about 0.00003 Hungarian forint right now invested in with compound interest for 1,000 years in order to pay that debt off. That's just how it is. And Running Kitten, welcome back. How you doing? So yeah. All right.
Let's see. The third case is which factories?
잠깐.
Hold up. And yeah, now we're detectives.
저 공산체는
The obviously
멋대로
gaudy and
노력한 시험으로
expensive
보면
suit.
이 공장의
The meticulously
사장이었던 거야.
trimmed and shaped
그렇지,
mustache. The third victim must be the owner of this factory. Assistant, confirmed by deductions.
정답이야.
You're out of the money there, detective.
시작이 좋네요.
What a great start.
Ahem. We are
시간
detectives working on case of time killing.
My name is... Says the watch factory owner.
뭐라는 거야?
What's going on?
류슈.
RYOSHU, detective. And she's got this... She put on the mustache. And she's smoking... We determined that she's smoking a pipe, but at the same time, right behind it is a cigarette. So she's smoking both at the same time.
와.
Oh, he's sure it's a fast talker. He's talking way faster than I saw did when he reviewed those chickens.
때보다 훨씬 더 빨라요.
The polio mustache, yep. Says the watch factory owner. He's talking so fast. It's like someone pressed the fast forward button just for him or something. I can't understand a thing coming out of his
저
mouth.
사람은 가지고 있는 시간이 많은 거야.
Someone has a lot of time.
가지고 있는 시간이
What's that
많다고?
supposed to mean?
평균적인 T사 시민의 하루는
And average T-Corp citizen has 20 hours a day. But able to say so many of these like him, people with plenty of time to spare. Because they have so much time this time, they can afford to condense 40-50 hours a single day. And to people with 0 hours in a day, it looks like he's moving 2-3 times faster than them. Someone with that much time can pick up the nose and look at the eye and be nobody be able to sign if you get catch in the act. Ew.
I gave RODYA a quick look of concern. She had to do something before RYOSHU SHNC. A quick look, as in a brief flicker of the flames burning on my clock.
저기 좀 더 천천히
Would you mind
말해줄래?
slowing down a bit?
안
I'm
그러면 당신이
just a
또
bit
다른
worried
피해자로
that
판단될 수
you're at
있거든.
serious risk of becoming
어쩌면
victim of a completely
이번엔
different,
수익 끊어지는
slightly more fatal crime. Oh boy, very craftsman, nice. He shook his head in frustration, very rapidly that is, sorry, before activating what appeared to be the voice recorder. It began to play his voice back at us.
반갑습니다. 저는 T사에서 이 시계 공장을 운영하고 있는 범블이라고
Okay,
합니다.
he seems like an old posh fuck, so
Please to my acquaintance, my name is Bumble, proud owner of this watch factory, huh?
의사소통이 이런
Apologies for this
부탁드리겠습니다.
sort of communication, huh?
let's make a zesty, yep.
저는 하루를
Well, you see, right, there's 52 hours long. I used to live on long days in my head, right? But things have taken a turn for worse in the factory in recent years.
52시간?
52 hours.
제 눈에는 여러분들이
But we, so you're taking very slow. And I'd say that's quite frustrating. But I am willing to suffer this annoyance as long as you solve this case.
아니 하루를 52시간으로 세면
2 whole hours to spend in a single day. Gee, I can't even imagine what that'd be like.
선택하고 알찬 인생이랄까.
I can tell you, you're curious. It's a very useful lifestyle. You say having more time to spend means a day means that you can get more things done in a day, like sleeping 10 or more hours in the night and having more than 40 hours left to spend. Good sleep is really the key of your skin, most and most fresh. Indeed, let you know, let you touch it if you want.
I think we're also recording the voice lagging because he can't keep up. Yep. As though in an effort to demonstrate, Bumble was constantly zooming around the room, checking his documents, calling someone on the phone, and even brushing his teeth while we stood there listening to his recordings.
I did say, get to the point.
저는 어느
It was one late evening, huh? Let's see, I was busy walking down the street, huh? Very important meeting to attend you on. There was a sudden...
습격을 당한 거야?
In the dick.
아니요.
No, I just happened to recall that I left bacon in the kitchen counter at home. I should have left the covered with the tectonic pills from the filter.
아,
Aha! My second oldest aunt used to sprinkle that salt all the time.
Point! Well, let's briefly look at the clock tower, and when they're usually bad homes, I'll take that's where the time ripping struck. The clock tower.
기사에는 구역마다 A사 기준의
It's what the 12 sons equal as a clock tower displays a K-Corp standard time scale. Because everyone has different hours of the days of the day, their watches sync at its respective scale as well. So, well, they'll tell the real time, or they won't have to take they don't have to check the clock tower.
District 23 mentioned. Yep.
신기하네요.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
그게 중요한 게 아니지
All
않아?
right, you two, let's focus on stuff that's actually important. Let's see, how about we start with physical description?
Fine tailor suit.
A fine tailored suit.
시간
Bit
살인마라는
fancy for
대명사로
someone
꽤나
called
먹으려는
Time Rapper, don't you think?
5,800만
must have cost about 58 million renown. Of course, he does a tailor-made. They come for us beyond human imagination. Wait, what?
그리고 멋지고
Oh, really? This impressive yet keenly shaped mustache.
아니
I wasn't talking about your own physical description. One more chance until I S, Y, and Z.
And she's one of the people put in charge of the case. Because Virgilia's decided nobody else gets it. Oh my god.
Oh, you know, doctor's appearance, well, let me think. I don't recall anything, just happened so fast that,
시간이 살해된 순간
How did it feel to have your own time killed? Was it painful? Can you not ask something like that with such a big grin on your face?
아니요.
No, it was just,
눈을 감았다가 뜨기만 했는데.
I was gone in the blink of an eye. I missed my report an appointment thanks to that. I had to suffer so much damage.
Yes, let a sadistic Japanese woman with a short temper be a detective questioning people who are... Yeah.
Good.
100시간이
100 hours? So you lost a whole weekend, think of I. But I don't know.
아니에요. 저한테
Perhaps we just 2 days worth or so, huh? Still, I have no idea how much I lost, because you have no idea how much I lost in those 2 days.
시간을 도려내다니.
Right, but with time, and eventually then know something like that would be certainly the win the Inventor of the Year award and the loads of prize money the game the court really values since purses inventors, you know.
옛날에는 T사 대표가
Yeah, some people say it was over time. T-Corp was chief disc sales. Joe just wrote the words. I guess one time the inventors had an inventor. He said they probably wanted his orders to carry on his inquisitive spirit. I've seen ceremony once, and it was going to read autographs.
주수 그럼 범인은 상을
Then
받았던
maybe we're
대명사가
looking
생각하니까?
for inventor who received the award for tech. Assistant.
그런데 모든
Oh,
발명품들은 T사의 기술청에 반드시 등록을 해야만 하거든.
In more than one of the mirror worlds, she works as a detective actually. Yes.
등록하지 않은
Yes.
발명품들을 가지고 있었더라고.
But everybody did it to be addressed to the technology agency, though it's not without a few exceptions. There was one time or other, we should go to the League of Time, the literatures made the inventions that went to the register. And wow, what it is, what it does. Every single one of the corner of the team court was not up in arms. Everyone's dashing over to panic, making a race, calling even what it means. Well,
It was a big idea. I can even imagine how hard it must have been for Yisang.
잠깐 그래서
Alright, so, is there anything like that registered in T-Corp's tech
아니,
agency?
처음 보는데.
nope, first time I've ever heard of like that.
그런 건 진작 말해줘.
You could have started there, you know?
If you want to be able to yap, you give the yes or no answer, then immediately go to your reasoning. That's how you get away with it properly. What if this is a power granted by the distortion? Meanwhile, RYOSHU, who was completely uninterested in the conversation, stared off into the distance. She looked out the factory window and lit another puff of smoke before muttering quietly to herself.
살인자도 시체도
No killer. No corpses. Well, yeah, no one's actually dead.
But we don't know who the killer is.
범인은 누구일까요?
Who could it be, I wonder?
새 양복을 탐낼 사람일 거라니까요.
Somebody spends his shit.
됐어.
Disagree. Your suit's shit.
그리고
Besides,
내가 내 놈을
if I
죽이면
really wanted to kill you, yeah, what would you?
내 놈만큼
I'd
빠르지.
have to be able to move as fast as you do.
Potato nut, welcome to the head.
그래야 정확하게.
I won't be able to get a good aim at your vitals otherwise.
Ryoshu strode toward him before suddenly breaking into a charging sprint. Bumble rapidly stumbled back in terror, but Ryoshu was fast enough to close the distance and press her scabbard into his neck, despite the disparity in time.
이렇게 말이지.
Just like this.
Whoa!
진짜 저대로
I thought she was
80대
actually gonna,
피부는
to beat the crap out of him, not discover.
그러면 범인은
That'll be the
바로
case closed, then.
유신인 걸로 사건이
All we need to have to do is
전개되었겠네요.
erase Ryoshu.
You scared the crick out of me, huh? I suppose that villain didn't really start me vitals away, huh? All of a sudden, just like you did.
그렇구나.
So yes, the killers are just running around and picking down from other people. I'm right.
처음부터
Yes,
개수를
the killer was going specifically for that ASS.
The void left behind by Sinclair's absence was much bigger than I thought.
I meant that annoying, stupid stash.
그놈이 없으면
Not having that kid here is frustrating.
Ryoshu, you're getting attached to Sinclair. You want to protect him too, you know that.
Oh, wait, huh? Everything a single person who's getting me something. I can think of more than a few.
Ryoshu's stash is way better? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, hers got the proper style and everything.
아니면
Say that. I was in there with some bandits who wanted to try and
아니면 저
Oh, what about your employees?
애고사님이 쓰신
Lady
책은
Agatha's book says that to find the culprit, we must first look at the vacancy immediate circle. I have no idea if that book Don Quixote gave us earlier was actually helping, but I suppose it's at least a very good page-turner. Honglu can't seem to be able to tear his eyes away from it. Maybe I should check it out too once we get back to the bus.
그럴 수도 있겠네.
Yeah, that works.
그렇다면 범인은
Then the culprit
세상을
has to be an employee who hates the owner so much, enough to try to take his time.
아니요.
That seems kind of plausible, as you can see.
뭐야 저
What?
사람들?
Liberates this victory.
엄청나게
They're
느린
all
속도로 일하고
Working
있는데?
so slowly, like they're moving through molasses.
That doesn't seem very efficient.
아, 저런 노동자들은
Oh, most
하루에
factory
몇
labor
시간을
you should have to short 10-hour days.
공장에서
Most
하고
rich
있으면
in their factory jobs anyway.
뭐?
What did you say?
여러분.
Listen over here, Nara. Last month, projectors at the site.
Bumble hollers at them in frustration. The laborers very slowly turn their heads to look up at the factory owner. Even that simplest action taking an excruciatingly long time to complete.
Complain about something. Here's the time that something is a
It's the productivity versus the cost of giving workers extra time. Maybe this is a real most effective mode. It's so silly. Number one, get machines. Number two, if they're living 10-hour days, Of course it's gonna be fucking slow. Oh, and he forgot to record it.
I have no idea. This match of cars having to stop the sun in.
It's Ishmael's fault? Yes. Yes, it is. We could understand him thanks to the recorder next to us, but everyone out his earshot would have no chance of understanding whatever he's talking about.
이봐, 범블 씨.
Hey, Mr. Bumble.
알고 있어?
You're talking way too
당신의
fast for
말은
them to
저들에게
understand, you know
너무나도
that?
빠르게 들리고 있어.
How do you expect them to
어떻게
understand
알아들으라는
the
거야?
thing you're saying? It's always Ishmael's fault, yes.
무슨 말씀을?
So,
저들이 너무
it's
느린
not
거야.
it's not too fast. It's then too slow. Only hustlers and busy bees like myself at the best of their time can rise above the rest in chaotic wrestling city.
아니, 처음부터 말이 되질
what?
않잖아.
You know that's a load of bull.
시간이 부족해서
How are
이렇게
they
느려진
supposed to
사람들이
hustle or make best
빠르고
of their
빠릿하게
times when
살아?
they're practically nailed to the floor? And with what time? RODYA. Hey. Says Mary Schwab because she played a role in League of Invention, Count of 4, and invented something terrible accidentally. Yes. If Ishmael had been there to stop Yi Sang, none of this would have happened. Monitor workers' time or something? Oh, that too. Yeah, no, but if she had been there to stop Yi Sang, none of this would have happened. I don't think someone like him will ever understand what you're talking about. He was born and raised in T-Corp after all.
주수,
Hey, assistant.
당신은
You're a
5등급이나
class
되는
5 employee,
직원이잖아.
right?
집에
Aren't you
정상적인
supposed to be a
모습이라고
big
생각하는 거야?
shot? You seriously think there's anything normal about all this?
정상?
No, no.
혹시 탐정님들은 도시의
You're detectives. You have to be returning the single S in the city, all the way from A to Z. Can you confidently say that you have seen all there is to see?
그건
Not
아니지만
really, but
그런 생각은 안 해봤어?
Don't give this idiot a thought, why didn't you? That notion that it's normal is just a mirage conjured by the downtrodden fought and suffering.
we're getting philosophical here, and he's right.
어떤 둥지던 간의 고통을
Now, that is to say that
감수하는
suffering is
것은
just a part of the city, and regardless of which nest you're in.
적어도
I
하루를
don't see
50시간이나
any
사는 여기
suffering
범블
that
씨는
mug of
고통이란 게 없어
Mr.
보이는데.
50-hour days here. Z mentioned, yes, Phoenix, welcome back, how you doing?
너무해요. 저도
Such hard words. Not to share the pain that is, you know.
애타게 기다리고
I've been
있는데
waiting for something to get finished for a while. You know how much time, how much of pain it is to wait something, how so much time in there. It's so tedious.
This is the kind of talking that got Marie Antoinette killed. This is the kind of talking that gets the rich fucking gets the rich aimed at for the revolutions. They got 9 characters in his played and role count of 4, important to their characterization. Nice. The thing is, see that map Inferno, you cannot find Z. Ooh. Okay. Zephyr, the sky, or Z, it's underground. Might be underground. Might be underground, but who knows? Who knows? Like Hanglu, brother Young G. Yeah, interesting. Bumble gently fixed his mustache and hair before caressing his expensive coat with care. What a dick! Oh my god, an absolute noble. There you go. Oh my god. God, the music. Quixote played the role of Gubo. Yup. God, this is really good. Okay. Fixed member needed. Okay, I think this is the only RYOSHU viable for this. Yeah, she's my only 3-star RYOSHU. So we got a pretty good trio. We got over here Ring, House of Spiders, Ring Nurse Father, Honglu. We got Ring Fowlis Docent, RODYA, and we have Depression Bullets RYOSHU. Let me just see. How the hell do you unlock the big one? How do you unlock the burst forth? Unfocused volley. Because this is the one that is for the event, right? Does she have any other alternatives of the other ones? No. It's in the passes, right? Yeah. Mentorship, combative encounter. Let's see. Not these, not these. Let's see. Nope. Good my children running students. Comedy cards well played next turn, and enemies have all these. Targets has more of these. Inflict these instead of them inflicted. The falls on Mrs. Zoop. There you go. Turn end, you win this thing. Okay. It's a before use, yep. That pizza look delicious, nice job. Thank you, appreciate it. I made it myself. Yep. Okay, that's how this works. 3 times counts once per turn. Okay, so we need to use the palette vibranti. Okay. Let's go.
저 살점을 찢으면
When we get beat hurdily, yep.
꽤 칠해지겠지?
반대로 생각해 보면
Maybe we can flip go into the script. Maybe we can flip the script on the line of thought.
로자 씨.
What kind of people, RODYA, do you think hate rich people?
같아요?
Communists. Definitely communists. Socialists. Poor people, not entirely. Not entirely, because there's a lot of poor people that hate each other more than they hate the rich. So they let themselves get clouded and they just start fucking around each other. And sometimes they just hate the government more than the rich. So yeah, the obvious answer is communists.
아,
Well, except for the families. If I do get murdered under the mysterious circumstance, I'm willing to bet that it's one of my family members who did me in, or Heathcliff. That's a pretty dark joke.
범블씨를 정확하게
The
노렸어.
culprit went straight for Bumble, but his employees literally can't move fast enough to have done that.
보이지도 않고.
None of them look like distortions either.
그래. 저
Yes.
늙은이들이 범인이.
If the whole culprit's hiding among those slowpokes, Clark would have noticed it.
Welcome back, Frenzy. Nice noodles, nice. And that narrows the culprit down to someone unrelated to Factory. Someone without much time. Someone who's got bone to pick against time reach. Sinclair, Heathcliff, VA voiced the yaoi together. Lovely. Jim, welcome today. How you doing? Lovely. Lovely.
아니면
Or it could be someone who's unhappy about the state of affairs in the D-Corp nest.
그리고
Also, while Dante could be right, that this power is granted by a distortion, nothing rules out the possibility that they may be using an unregistered invention. Heathcliff being the bottom? Lovely.
그렇다면
There may be more than a single culprit, then.
Ace? No. Bad. Bad. No. Do not post the fucking link. Whisper it to one another if you must. Do not link porn on my fucking chat. We're not that kind of strain. Oh my god. Huh? It's Jim Bob over here who's talking about it. You're linking all the RODYA art? Okay, on the Discord. Not here. Oh my god. Do it if you're man enough? No. I don't care. I'm not allowing people to post those things on my Twitch chat. No. No.
한 명이 아닐
More
수도
than
있더라.
single culprit, huh? Wait, I think I know of an organization that might fit that exact description.
알고 있는 것 같은데.
Mel, welcome today. How was the food? Incredible. Incredible. I have enough pasta for about a week. The pizza dough is gonna ferment for another week. Yes. Yes, Frenzy, appreciate it. I'll make sure that you bonk Jim as well, because Jim is the one who started it. Yes. Yes, yes. Joe's pose almost. There you go. Veteran Mix, welcome to you. How you doing?
에이,
Yeah, no way, I don't. They don't even take drastic actions like these anymore. Even back at J-Corp.
와, 우연이다. 나도 그런
Oh, it's a coincidence, and I haven't known a group of people just like them.
Sometime later in a certain alleyway,
불만 있는 사람들?
a group of people unhappy with the state of affairs at the nest.
유로집이를
Perhaps you are looking for Yurodivye. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
아, 기억나.
Ah, that rings a bell. Isn't that your friend from founder of the organization, RODYA? RODYA stopped dead in her tracks.
유로집이가
The Yurodivye.
이곳에도 있어.
Here.
그 단체에 대해
Do you
아십니까?
know something about our organization?
여러 둥지에서
I hear that they have been spraying through the
저희
nests
시사의
as of
모습을
late,
드러낸 건
though it
비교적
hasn't been long
최근이고요.
since they last started popping up in T-Corp's borders.
그래서 저 같은
So the
기사 직속
T-Corp
직원들이
employees
당직을
like
써서
myself
수상한
have
자들을
been
대상으로
stationed all over the
검거를 하고
nest to
있고요.
question any suspicious individuals. The Saturday crash? I don't know what it's gonna
지루해
be.
죽겠습니다.
Methinks
같은
it's a real
곳에서 계속
bother.
검문만
Standing
하려니까
out here, all this stop and search, so tedious.
그
So,
유로집이가
what are the Yurodivye up to around here?
별별 종도둑 같은 짓을 다
Kinds
합니다.
of stuff, pretty, all kinds of stuff that pretty petty give these get up to, stealing things like time or money.
뭐
Well,
가끔
I did hear
돈도
that they
시간도 없는
also
사람들이
do
맡기는
some pro
사건을
bono
해결해주는
detective work for
탐정업도
people who
한다고
can't afford the time or money to hire people in.
잠깐 거기
Wait,
당신
stop right there. You!
왜 그렇게
What are you
구부정하게
looking
다니는
around
겁니까?
and shifty for?
검문입니다.
It's a stop and search.
아니,
What? You just trying to walk away all night in the singing screaming glare.
Corny, welcome to the Heron. Brigadier, may I have your document confirmation of your color reservation? Where did I put it? Hang on. Where did I put it? Oh, I don't have it here. Hang on. I know how to solve this. I know how to solve this. Hang on. I know how to solve this. I know the solution for this. I have my paper. I have my document right here. My document right here. Where, hang on. 1 second. Okay, 1 second, officer. 1 second, officer. I got my document. I got it. Right here. It's here on this text. I can do what I want. USA, fucker! USA! Freedom, motherfucker! Checks out, proceed. He's got a gun. Damn straight I got a gun! Damn straight! What, you think you'll get yourself at stations at any point in your life without getting at least 5 of them? Looks real enough? Thank you. Be taking 50 hours from you then? Come and take them. Just come and take them. I'ma show you that good old adage of the Americans. You know the American expression, a gun behind every blade of grass. Yeah, I got a pretty big fucking garden over here. You know the funny thing is, Dunkel is the one who just went through the process of getting a gun. Like he showed me, he's got a massive safe that he's gonna be filling up with all sorts of guns. He bought himself a handgun and 1,000 bullets of it. And he just got them now. That's a request for later. Yeah, no, we're not taking sword requests. Requests were taken on Monday. Are guns legal to own in Hungary? You have to go through a very arduous process. Like, it took him like 8 months to get his permit. But yeah, you can. Like, you have to go through. First, you have to go through the courses. Then you have to go through through several psychiatric evaluations, 6 months apart from each other. Then you have to take a bunch of tests, and then you can process the thing, and it's expensive as well. So yeah, no, like you can get guns in Hungary. It just takes a while to get the permit. Yeah. Anyway.
유로집이는
Where can we find them? The Yurodivye.
Well, quite easily, in fact. Let's see that.
Honglu. A sudden explosion tore Honglu to shreds as he was speaking around the alleyway.
Speaking of that, I shouldn't have activated the badges earlier. Maybe I should have activated the badges earlier.
Activated our badges.
아이고 단테.
Phew, starting off with Big Bang. Good luck, Dante.
Yeah, no, like in Hungary, because Dunkel and I were both gun people. Like, we both love guns. Yeah, Honglu showed why the door lock was not there for the person's safety. It was there for his safety. I don't lock my door for you for my safety. I lock my door for your safety. Hungers and bombers, yep. Or it could be, you know, like whatever version of Al Qaeda we have in this far back in the future, this far off in the future. Bozo, welcome back. How you doing?
빨리 살려주자.
Let's bring him back. Gotcha. Turning the clock now.
잠깐.
Wait, you can
살린다고?
bring him back.
저기다. 저기서 설치해.
Hey, it's such a thing with that day.
Good, just made your dinner? Nice, we made dinner as well, and food for a bunch of days. And pizza dough. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I might actually go take another bite when I go refill my water bottle. It was probably the Disney furries. I mean, keep in mind that chances are Islam is still a thing here. And if Islam is a thing, Wahhabist Islam is going to be a thing. Like, if Islam is a thing, Wahhabist Islam is going to be a thing. If Wahhabist Islam is going to be a thing, then, yeah, no. This group, I don't recognize. They might be the Yurodivye, but yeah. Yeah, like, 9/11 does exist in a mirror world, as we saw in Leviathan. Chances are, there is, like, a subset of, like, the Taliban still around. So, Dirty Man, no cloak man? Yes.
역시 이 시간에 예상대로
Damn, watch change the digger.
더러운
You take your
시계를
filthy dudes, huh?
설명할 시간 없는 건 피차 다 아는 것
Okay, no time
같으니까
to explain,
나중에
but
얘기하자.
let's talk about that later.
I don't think Islam is a thing in the city. No, not in the city. But there are outskirts. There are outskirts, and if there's one thing, look, if there's one thing that jihadists have done, historically, they sneak in, and then they made their presence known in the most explosive way possible. So it's entirely possible, and not out of the question. Christianity is the thing in this. Of course, it's Hungary. It's Hungary. What did you expect? Like, Hungary is a very Christian country. So are Buddhists? Yeah, there's quite a bit of Buddhists here as well. Yeah. The Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism, Shinto, Confucianism, but not Islam. Well, abnormalities, distortions, those are when you lose your way. Like, those usually happen when you lose your way. And Scorch Girl does not count? Yeah, no. Like, usually you distort when you are left in such a desperate position that you lose your way, kind of thing. Wahhabist Islam, the way is the jihad. Like the extreme jihad. So they wouldn't distort. They just wouldn't. Because they are working, not as the same as distortions. Right, shit. What causes abnormalities? Is it the golden bows? No, we'll find out what makes abnormalities in Lobotomy Corporation. Star of David, so it's possibility for everything? Yes. Manifestation of collections of conscience. There's on the Day of Islam. There should probably related abnormality. I mean, 1,000 years in the future, chances are there's just not enough of them. Like, there's still enough to be, like, the terrorist cells. You know how we have a collection of, like, ISIS is still around, Al-Qaeda is still around, but they are very, very small compared to their prime. I don't think they would have enough people for that. So, yeah. Oh, I thought it was going to be more dialogue. All right, let's go. Go, RODYA, go, Honglu! The associate XE also experiences summer? Alright, cool. Win rate, go! Fuck him up!
수 없을 색채로.
L-Corp created abnormalities after all, and they created abnormalities based on what they have access to. And if Yurodivye Corporation happens in the city and there is no Islam in the city, then they would not have had access to Islamic people. So, yeah, they would not have access to Muslims. And if there's one thing that is very rare here in Hungary, it's Islam. Like, it's very rare to meet someone here who is Islamic. Like, I know a couple that work at my company, but that's because it's a multinational company. But you go to the street, it's extremely rare to see anybody like that. So, blood stored can turn into abnormalities. I knew that. Like, I knew that they can kind of like evolve, but yeah, oh my god. He's got 3 attacks. He's got all 3 of his attacks, dude. Win rate, go! So yeah, chances are because the city itself seems to be multicultural enough. You know, it's multicultural enough that we have a bunch of we have Germans, we have French, we have British, we have a bunch of everything. Not Africans. And chances are, a purge similar to what the Ring did to the Africans might have happened with Islam, especially considered how hostile countries like Hungary and Poland are to religions like Islam. So, yes, they're naturally occurring, so they probably harnessed them. So, chances are there might be one. It just hasn't showed up in the city. Like it never showed up for Yurodivye Corporation. They never managed to get one, and it might just be somewhere else. Like it might be in fucking Canada or something. 657. The rewinding clock. Let's go. Oh shit! I think I just had enough to buy the effect thing.
Retreat!
이봐 참가상.
Participation trophy!
Participation trophy? Is he talking to me?
아까 그거 어떻게 했던
I
거야?
know they did that earlier. Tick around. It seemed like you were having about time, and I'm not doing it with your friends. I've never seen a tick that ever run out of time like that.
Zone animals may be too dangerous to keep in the city? Probably. And if you're telling me that a collective subconscious manifestation of a belief brings forth an abnormality, and it's going to be in some way a reflection of it, yeah, something like the collective subconscious of like the collective consciousness of like Wahhabist Islam. Yeah, no, they're not getting anywhere near that shit. Oh god, it's gonna make like the original, Muhammad look like fucking child's play. Well, that's
Trade secret. Ask and you shall receive pain.
신기하네.
Fascinating. Aren't you terrified of time?
spell the word continuing in the title. Oh shit, did I? Yes, I did. Thank you. Let me fix it now. Let me just fix it real quick. Thank you for pointing it out. Think about the thing. I'm gonna fix it right now. Yeah, there we go. Let me see. Continuit. It's continuit. It's not continuing. It's continuit. There we go. There we go. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. All right.
격리되지 않은 공간에서
That's the way they took the way to remind time and signal to identities against it open and close area. Either that or studies that did. Wait, no. It's actually a serious problem then. It was very desperate, you know. It's unlikely that I missed anything.
There you go, it's fixed now. You know what else is a serious problem? The fact that we're wasting our time chatting about inane stuff while we're getting they're getting away. Come on, Dante.
잠깐 기다려봐. 한가하다니.
Oh, the name of stuff is extremely serious. It's absolutely incompatible stuff, and the the arresting stuff is small revolutionaries. There is a duration that the head of the been after your heads already, so I doubt that's what it is. It must have been something to do with the time of interrelation, I'm certain of it.
TT2 프로토콜처럼은
Maybe it
아니겠네.
wasn't the same way they're making us a TTP2 protocol in the hood. Nope, that was only one of the states that counts here. I can't rewind time to a single individual. Perhaps they're drawing time for the answer to inject the time stream. As in a time more plausible. If you're actually running the time, then usually this process would manifest in a vastly different manner. I suppose this makes that you're the blind or skipping a team, am I right?
You can't just say all that gibberish and expect me to be able to.
Well, the process seems to involve a great degree of pain. Well, it seems to be a bad taste to say that is good news, but I suppose I was going to say about it to be suspicious. I was going to get into this nitty-gritty about you can't venture to more dangerous places like the back streets. So here we go. Check the other side of the images. There should be a small clockwork dart that attached to badges in there. Mind running it from me?
This guy yaps reminds me of me. The class 5 member jabbered on endlessly, zapping between numerous subjects within a matter of seconds before reaching out and pointing at the badges we were wearing. 1800 persona? Something like that. There we go. Oh, yeah, my back hurts because I was standing for such a long time.
감정 이래를 맞춰준 애교사가
Not all things are
항상
special investigation and struggling up to defend themselves in emergencies. That's why there's special investigation badges are required in special situation because it suits high ranking staffs of T-Corpware.
기능의 이름은
Called a golden time. If you give the cocoa a round, it will automatically speed up the body's natural regeneration process, and as it takes its swear risk of death. It's nothing compared to what you're capable of, but it's quite something, isn't it?
So, I don't actually have to turn the clock myself.
물론 한 번 쓰고 나면
Of course, it takes the time for it to refill one is a charge spent. If you have to run out of edges, then I suppose it goes that to your presentation trophy. You'll have to take one of them to the team and bring them all back yourself.
You know what? Let me just. There we go. I am getting comfortable over here. I know it doesn't look like that different to you, but it is for me. Oh, this is so much better. There, I just put my chair on a reclined way, the way that it's very nice and easy for my back. I usually don't have this. I usually don't do this, but fuck it, it's Saturday. You're willing to do that, but not willing to help us before we get torn to shreds, huh?
오히려
I prefer that too.
자, 그럼 쫓아가 볼까?
Ready? Let's go after them then.
Sometime later.
Where did they run off to?
분명 이 근방으로 뛰었는데.
I'm pretty sure they came this way.
No more tracks. We wasted too much time on these boring lectures.
그런데 조수,
Hey, assistant, are you sure it's okay for us you to just saunter behind us like you're out on picnic?
왜? 난 뛰는 게
Well,
싫어.
I hate running.
유로지비를 체포해야
It's
되는 게
literally
당신 일
your
아니야?
job to arrest the Yurodivye, is that?
그런가?
Is it though? But my job's been moment to keep tabs on you and your investigation regarding the case tackling, no? Not making you to be arrested.
당신은 T사 소속 직원이잖아.
But you're T-Corp employee!
뭐 내가
Look
열심히
at fine. Let's say that I decided to run ahead and look and attempt you to capture those big rascals. What then? Will T-Corp suddenly stop having problems because they're gone? Will this place suddenly turn to some kind of humanitarian paradise? Not to mention that, as long as their leader runs free, they'll be back in the audio when you know it.
궤변이군.
Excuses.
있지 않나?
Then KTA.
소탕하면 더
With the killing, any other sort of room for the indicated place. If that happens, that collected friend earlier might have suffering from those something much worse and having to stop and search random passersby. Not to mention that daily muscle cramps from all that running.
그건
It's
그리고 당신 친구가 있는
besides, if you're afraid one of them, I thought I wouldn't want to arrest them.
그러게요.
Right, I thought RODYA would be a bit happier than we reunited with the DVD. Honglu. Rich, out of touch boy. Always tone deaf. Oh my god. Always tone deaf. Every single time, dude. Oh my god. Alright.
Well, since it looks like the trail's gone cold, let's go back to the stop and search lady and ask if she noticed anything suspicious since we left.
That's why we love him? That's your goat? Yep.
그래.
Fine. The T-Corp employee we met earlier was still standing completely inert, not moving a muscle. Once again, Marjorie, the pizza man hung glue is too deadly. It's not a pizza man, it's a Mario. What are you talking about? Woohoo!
And it's not Marge Simpson. Marge Simpson sounds a little higher like this, you know? Homer! Homer, you overcooked the beer!
That's Marge System. That's Marge.
This is Ross from Monsters, Inc. Wazowski, you forgot to file your paperwork.
Yes. Yurodivye, yes.
딱하게도
Oh, poor woman, I can't believe she saw the dude yesterday loud.
인생이란 그런 거니까.
So just laugh at it.
아니,
No,
자, 당했고
they got her.
소리도 들리지 않아.
I can't even hear her breathing.
시간 살인마의 수법이네요.
That's the Time Reaper Simo.
Time Ripper got her that fast.
정지 상태. 그
She's in a state of absolute stillness.
Oh my god. The CGs, dude. Yeah, it looks a little bit different from the original art, but oh my god, this is just as good. She's blowing. RYOSHU can hear breathing from all the way over there. Yes. RYOSHU has all those killer instincts that is just absolutely ridiculous. And Blindesar, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the mosh pit. Today, how you doing? Yeah, no, like she's just such a killer that she has that. You know how platypus, like their beak is basically a like an electromagnetic sonar kind of thing. What is he looking for? He's looking at very different.
손에 피를 묻히지 않아.
A death-like state achieved without a thimble of blood on their hands.
결벽적인 예술.
What a misophobic art.
저희에겐 비록 멈춤.
Although she makes me in a state of stasis to those who are watching on a time.
분에겐
For her, this must be as brief as a blink of an eye.
범인은
What do you think the culprit's trying to do with all that time? What would the culprit want? Just touching to check for tangibility? Yep. Like the assistant here is just thoughtful. Like that just seems to be his MO. Like the first thing we see from him is fucking around with the gallows with Mersault. And Mersault who just went on with it. Yeah, no, like assistant here seems the kind that he just fucked around. Like he just fucks around. Like that's just what he does. And he's got such an insane level of luck or whatever it is that he just succeeds. Like he just succeeds. He just happens to succeed. So yeah.
Guys, this is a crime scene. It's trying to touch the body. I mean, the victim.
우와, 이것 봐.
Whoa, whoa, there must be some kind of spatial temporal displays and civilization phenomenon going on here. She is entirely incorporeal.
How is bro not fired? He is the rock star, the lucky rock star. How do I know this? Because I'm the same way. I am like this. At my workplace, I could show up 2 hours late every single day, leave 1 hour early every single day, not follow any of the rules that they put for anybody. I would still outperform 95% of my coworkers. And I would still have the level of quality that I have. I would still outperform everybody, despite that. Add that, the gremlin nature of just fucking around, and you get this guy. Like, he probably gets everything done for the day, and he just does it within the last, like, 50 minutes of the day. Like, 15 minutes of the day, he gets, like, 2 days worth of work, and then he just goes around, and fucks around. And that's it.
아니, 이 와중에 무슨
Is this seriously the time to do?
RODYA, there, up ahead.
I whipped around, noticing the now familiar sensation of a distortion. Caught a brief glimpse of a suspicious figure slowly slipping into the fog.
거기 멈춰.
You stop!
RYOSHU, think you can catch up?
사냥개 역할은
I'm not your hunting dog,
어울려주지.
but sure, I'll entertain you just this once.
MVE? What's MVE? Did you try to say MVP and then that's it? Because I don't know what MVE is.
오, 제법 빠른
Whoa,
속도
it's pretty
쫓아가네.
fast.
Hunting dog, yep.
로슈 씨는 재미있는
Go,
게
RYOSHU.
생겼을 때
Oh,
금방
RYOSHU was
빨라지거든요.
sure was fast when she finds something interesting.
너희처럼 앞만 보면서
It's been a while since I've done people like you. They kind of be able to sprint forward if they decide to finish the horizon.
RYOSHU is like a hunting dog? Yes. Most valuable employee? Oh, maybe. Maybe, because yeah, before the full-time experiment started, I had taken, like, before the full-time experiment, I had 3 days of work. Before that, I had taken a week off. And before that, I had been working on a special project at work. Most valuable employee, thank you, okay. I had been spearheading this project since October, since the project started. I was carrying a lot of the weight. I just didn't know how much. The week I was gone, the whole thing collapsed. I came back, like I've told this one, right? Like usually in my department, we are supposed to do 6, maybe 8 cases a day. This project had faster cases. And by the way, Blandisar, we're not taking requests right now. That's on Monday. So 6 to 8 cases a day. The cases I was doing were faster, so we didn't know how much to expect, but on average we were handling about 50 or 60 cases. That was kind of the expectation. I was doing anywhere between 90 and 100 a day. The 3 days I worked before leaving for the full-time experiment for my sabbatical, I did 500 cases in 3 days. That's how much they had fallen behind in just 1 week of me not being there. I ended up doing 500 cases. And now, I'm going back in late June. Like mid to late June. How can you achieve that? I locked the fuck in. I went in and I was like, okay, 3 days. It's 3 days of work, and then that's it. Without severe exhaustion, we still streamed and everything. How fucked will they be? Well, if there's one thing for sure is that if they are extremely fucked when I get back, then I have a good argument for my raise. For more raises. And for them to give me whatever the fuck I want. Hopefully. Alright.
여기 사람들은
Everyone looks down, and the next thing lays down to the ground, watching their own feet with counting steps. I suppose they're gonna look up when check the clock towers, the clock towers. There has been a time when everyone walked off. I think I know why that is.
무기력해져서 그래.
It's because they all learn helplessness. Learned helplessness is such a... It's such a fuck thing, dude. Because I have friends who have become consumed by learned helplessness. It's fucked. It's fucked. Like if there's one thing you need to not do in your life, is give in to learned helplessness. Like no matter what, it's only helpless once you're dead. What is learned helplessness? It's the idea of it's learned helplessness is taught. And it is basically you are forced or you're manipulated into failure, gaslighted into believe it's your fault, and therefore you believe that you are incapable of achieving anything regarding the thing. Like there's a video for this where it's a teacher. She gives half the class. She divides that class in 2, right? And she gives 3 questions to the class. Half A has solvable answers. Half B does not for the first 2 questions. The third question is solvable. And they basically go through the class. Okay, do the first question now. Okay, first question is done. All right, what was the answer? Half B never raises the hand. Half A, we see them. Okay, it was this, it was this, it was this. Awesome. Question 2. Do the answer. Okay, what was... If you have the answer, raise your hand. Half A raises their hand. Half B does not. Okay, what was the... No, they don't give the answer. They just say that they gave the answer, like they have the answer and whatnot. Okay, time's up for question 2. Let's move on to question 3. And by the time that happens, half A raises their hand, half B, no one does, even though question 3 is solvable. In just 3 questions, they are taught that you can't answer these questions, and then they believe it. And because they believe it, they look past the question, even though the third question is solvable. And that's the whole experiment, right? Like, okay, yeah, questions 1 and 2 for side A were solvable, for side B were not. Question 3, both sides had the same question. It's scary, it's horrifying, and once you understand that this is how a lot of people instill helplessness on others, it's fucked. It's fucked. Like human conditioning, it's Pavlovian even, yeah. Yeah, it's psychological manipulation. And you can't achieve this at a... Like, this is how tyrannical regimes are capable of staying in power. That should be illegal. In many places it is. In different ways, right? Like, in different ways it's... there are laws against that kind of stuff. But that is how tyrannical regimes are able to stay on top. Like, how do you think the British, with a handful of people, ruled over India? They made the Indians believe that they could not overcome. How were the Spanish ruling over Latin America with a handful of people? Because they made the natives believe that they could not overcome, that they would not be able to overcome and take out the rulers. That's how tyrannical regimes work. Like, most people learn the helplessness of it, and that's it. Anyway, continue.
Because they realize that even if they ran till their lungs burst, nothing will change. That it doesn't matter.
It's manufactured nihilism.
아무래도
Yeah, not everyone can run like Marceau. Learning to maintain a stable breathing rhythm is not easy. I love him.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Wait, take a closer look at his face. Remember, it's the same face she was making earlier when she shouted, "It's a stop and search."
Yeah, maybe she saw someone suspicious, approached them for stop and search and got ambushed. We should ask her when she recovers.
언제 돌아오실진
But we don't know, will she recover? Sometime later.
받아라.
Catch! Are you sure you captured him alive?
저기 류슈?
RYOSHU,
그런데 아무리 봐도
doesn't he look kinda look
도망가던 범인이랑은 다른
bit
옷을
different
입은
from
사람
the
보이지 않아?
mysterious person that got away? He's clearly wearing something different.
그리고 이 사람은
Besides,
아까 봤던
he's
유로디비에
one of the
좀
Yurodivye we already ran into.
옷차림 따위 껍데기.
Clothes are just husks that can be cast off at any moment.
이놈.
He started running as soon as our eyes met. Hey, rise and shine.
Oh my, the suspicious one. One would run and someone like you started springing after them. That big sword in your hands.
진실을
I have many, many ways to crush the truth out of you. First, no dismembering. It's the Yurodivye's turf. So regret dragging me down here. I prepared this secret weapon just for this occasion. Watch out!
But nothing happened.
What was that? One of the very greatest inventions of the Yurodivye branch! The portable adjusted frequency predictable lighting and product narrator!
This will call every single Yurodivye on this range in its exact location. Fucking Doofenshmirtz. Fucking Doofenshmirtz as naming convention. Oh my god.
발명가들은 보통 저게
Yeah, see what I
문제야.
mean? See the problem with those inventors. They never know when to stop when it comes to naming their inventions.
내 뒤통수를
You better dear me for smacking me in the back of my noggin. Oh god. So a GPS tracker? More like a whistle. Copyright cannot be that harsh. Not copywriting, trademarking. Trademarking is that harsh.
감상은 어떤가?
Smack him again, yeah? Lord, welcome back. Win rate, go! Yeah, don't forget that copyright is child's play compared to trademark. And trademark is child's play when it comes in compared to patenting. Got food? Nice, what you get? Did you get pizza? It's nice pizza.
태어난 곳은
Chicken effect? Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, we have the effect. Lasagna? Nice. Nice. Ooh. I wonder. Let's see. T-Corp Special Investigator. When this unit takes lethal damage, the repeat does not drop below 1. Instantly heals 80% of max HP. Recovers from stagger once per encounter. When this buff activates, starting next turn, this unit gets 2 attack power up. At every turn, start for 5 turns. Workshop buffs in adjacent situations. It kind of is. What is? What is what?
사고될
Oh
시간
my god.
잔물
I'm wondering now. How would a lasagna with the sauce we made today be like? Like that sauce particularly. A creamy lasagna like that. And instead of beef, chicken.
방심해
I don't think. No. Spinach. Creamy spinach. Nosh, welcome back. How you doing? Add some bacon. One chale. I am not eating bacon with chicken. How are they? Because I'm curious about that.
잔물
The content for workshop. I'm hoping for a translation ID or there's no association. Oh, okay.
훌륭한 단말만 해요.
And how's my sweetest salt doing? Nosh, how you doing? About what? Lasagna with chicken? Yeah, I'm curious about that now.
약지에 감긴
How to pull off
세바퀴의
chicken lasagna.
반지는 마에스트로가 되기 위해 인정받은
Oh god,
세
it's
가지
twisted.
방법이죠.
Oh god.
비록 지금
More
제
days,
작품이
DHC
많은
notifications.
의식을
DHC personalization hands down. Nice. You're good?
여전히
Good.
만지작스럽지 않은 작품을
And weapons are copyrighted? Yes.
세워지지 않을 공허를 남겨주지
Okay. God, the music is so good. Go! Win rate.
잔물
Flame sounds horrid. I don't know. God damn it, RYOSHU.
돌아
God damn, woman, you got away. You won not because you're good, but because he's bad. Holy shit. God damn, first turn, dude. Nice. Oh, so yeah, no, now I'm thinking I might make that, yeah, like a lasagna, spinach lasagna, because I love spinach, like creamy spinach. The only reason why I didn't put it in the pasta because creamy spinach pasta is not that good. Not with spaghetti, but with either penne or farfalle. With either of those two, it might work better. Like next time, I think I'm gonna make either of those two instead of spaghetti,
방심해
just to see how it goes. Chicken spinach sauce, sauce layered and cheese. Nice. I'm thinking instead of the marinara, creamy sauce, like the cream sauce the cheesy cream sauce that I make.
감상은 어떤가?
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Thinking that one day.
태어난
Nosh, did you see the pizza I made?
돌아가라.
Did you see it? Did you see it? Oh, it's on YouTube. Sorry, it's on YouTube. Spinach ravioli, spinach tortellini. It's great. It's great. Did not? Oh, we were cooking earlier. The pizza came out great. Nosh, I owe you a debt of gratitude. You suggesting to put honey on a on pizza, one of the best things ever. It has been one of the best choices. It is so nice. It is so nice. Welcome, thank you. Yes. Yes. Like, ask and ye shall receive kind of thing. That's how much you revolutionized my life today. Also, I did learn today, it's probably heresy in Italy. It's probably heresy in Italy. But today, since we were making spinach pasta, glad you added to my life. Oh, more than... Look, that was a revolution in my life. You just being here has added so much more. Oh yeah, no, we made... I put the pasta down on the strainer, and you know, eventually the pasta kind of starts sticking together. What I did before putting it in the sauce... What I did before putting it in the sauce, when we started mixing the whole pot together, I got a small bowl, put water on it, and then handfuls of pasta. I just dipped in the water briefly, and then put in the sauce. Everything just blended and mixed. Just like that. Like, I'm doing that from now on. Yeah, so if your pasta is sticking before you can mix it in the sauce, grab a bowl, water, cold water, just dunk the pasta in there. Now you have extra pasta water. It immediately lets go. Immediately, because it's the starch that forces the pasta together. So you dunk it in, and that's it. The starch now dissolves into the water, and now you're good. 6.59. The Dying Detective.
채워지지 않을 공허를 남겨주지.
Let's go. Oh no. After matching various pieces of information we found from the defeated Yurodivye members together. You always rinse your pasta, and this is after rinsing the pasta. Like, even if after you rinse the pasta so it stops cooking, the starch will still make the pasta stick together. So having a small bowl before you add the pasta to the sauce, revolutionary for me. Yes. We managed to track them down to a rundown building that appeared to be their hideout.
Finally managed to track us down, haven't you? Filthy watch chains of T-Corp. And you clock. You clock, he says.
당연하지.
It's only elementary, because I am an ace detective.
RODYA exclaimed triumphantly as she flickered at her hair back, but I sensed the smallest hint of uncertainty in her voice.
맞아요. 우리는
We're all these detectives.
I'll admit, we should have let you talk us down, but you won't look too strong. It's a foolish move to fight a lion in this den. I hope you prepare yourselves.
Oh, he's a captain. What do you cook, Fab? Do you cook? Does somebody cook for you? Oh yeah, it's for Ace, yeah. Yeah, I cook for myself unless I order food. Because I live alone.
상관없어.
Don't you
우리에겐
worry
무려
about
5등급
the
직원이
books.
있으니까.
We've got class 5 with us, you know?
We know another captain? Yep.
I can't deduce a few things about you. One, the outfit's aloof on his face. Look on his face. It's likely that you're not lying, that he really is a class 5 staff member. 2, you are absolutely shameless for bringing a class 5 watch chain to a rundown hideout like this.
You cook for yourself unless you don't cook? I envy that. I envy that. One day, gonna get myself a beautiful wife. with whom I'll be able to share beautiful, wonderful meals, and every once in a while, I'll let her cook for me. Hang on. Just making sure. Okay, that notification's on. Every once in a while, I'll let her cook for me. Look, I said this earlier, right? That is, guys, my favorite outfit for in the game. Oh, nice. Like, I have learned to make my favorite pasta and my favorite pizza. And my favorite steak. I don't need to go out and buy it and order it. I don't need to like wait until I like go to whatever relative's house I have to go. I can just make it myself. That's such a massive blessing for me. So goes for a family, helping out when you can. So Ace, the way you're gonna grow in the culinary, you're slowly gonna start involving yourself a little bit more. That's how you can learn to cook. Like, learn how to safely chop cut an onion. Learn how to safely cut a carrot. Learn the basic things first. That's how I started. Like, I started just learning how to cut an onion, how to cook an onion, like how to cook onion with butter, how to cook an egg. Like, you just go from there, and you just build from there, and that's it.
여기서 양심이 왜 나와?
What does this have anything to do with shame? I love how the game sometimes just calls out our conversations. You learn by making meals. I mean, you can also just follow recipes. Like, in many cases, recipes have everything you need. And that's it, so.
양심은 모르겠지만
I don't know about shame, but this place sure looks turned down.
아, 그럼 공평하게 이렇게
Well,
하자.
how about this? Settle the knot for the sake of fairness.
아무래도 내가 싸우면
Well, cheating whoever the bad part of this fight, yeah?
그건
That is a fair proposal.
제안을
Fine.
받아들이겠어.
I accept your offer. Do we not get a say in any of this? Get carbonara with guanciale? I've made it before. We've made it on the channel too. Granted, that was in September. That was, recipes can't teach you how to cut properly. That is also true. Which is why I said, right, like, learn the basics like that. Like, learn how to cut something safely. Learn how to process whatever. And then, yeah. Turn the pot, make sure it stays, shelf vegetables. Nice. Then you throw a kid in the water and then he needs to learn to swim, yes or yes? Yeah. But yeah, no, like, in, 2 cooking streams ago, which the last one was in September, before this, we made carbonara. Like, I know how to make authentic carbonara. Like the spaghetti, guanciale, egg, and parmigiano and pepper. Like the 5 ingredient, that I do know how to make. Anyway, win rate, go!
상은 어떤가요?
Okay, Rodya, careful! Okay, there you go.
어중간한 예술.
Pancetta instead of normal pork for curry? Pancetta, guanciale, I think they might be the same thing. But yes. Nice. Mean sacrilegious, but delicious. I stopped eating bacon because I'm eating guanciale now. Like, it's so much more expensive than bacon, but I don't care. It's worth it. It's worth it. Like, I am saving so much money by just buying the raw pasta, buying the other raw ingredients, that, yeah, splurging a little bit on some good guanciale, yeah, worth it. 100% worth it. Like, right now we made what? It was 1 kilogram of pasta. That cost me about 700 foreign. That's about $2.50. Then we had 1 kilogram of chicken. That set me back maybe 2,500 foreign. That's probably the most expensive, the second most expensive part. Let's say 3,000 foreign. Let's say $10. Let me bring up. Let me just bring up a calculator, right? So let me just calculate the cost in foreign first. So let's say 700 foreign plus 300 foreign for 3,000 foreign for the chicken, plus 2,000 foreign for the broccoli. Plus, let's say,
감상은 어떤가요?
how much was the heavy cream? The heavy cream was 350, I think. Then, one. The guanciale, I used, good chunk of the guanciale. That was about 1,500 foreign worth of guanciale. Then, one. So we had the onions and the bell pepper, which both of them combined must have been about 200 foreign, because it's very cheap over here. Like, onions and peppers are extremely cheap over here. Cheese is probably the most expensive part of this whole thing. One, I use around, let's say, 4,000 foreign worth of cheese. And then the milk. That was 200 foreign worth of milk. Salt, pepper, all the spices, about 100 foreign worth of that. And that's it, that's all the ingredients. 12,050 foreign. Okay. Take that, divided by 320, let's say. That's $37 for a week's worth of meals. That's 37 bucks. Or that's 40 bucks for a week's worth of meals. Like, no matter where you are, that's really good. Like, 12,000 foreign, that's 3 takeout meals. So yeah, GG. GG. Alright. 6.5, 10. I'm gonna grab some water. Give me a minute or so. I'm just gonna grab some more water because I forgot to fill up the big water bottle. 1 second, everybody. 1 second. I'm back. Yeah, I really just needed to open the tap and then close it, so we're good. We're good. Oh. Pay attention to make you be able to do everything yourself. Yeah. Like, one of these things, you can literally just ask your mom, can you teach me? Like, just teach me. How do you do this? How do I do this? Like, you have a mom that can teach you right there. Because that is a luxury I did not have. Like, I have a mom. She's great. I love her. She does not know how to cook. So, alright, the Yurodivye mystery. Let's go. I'm sorry. RYOSHU was under-leveled. Let's bring her up to speed, shall we? There we go. Bring her up to 45. There you go. So yeah, it's just tell her, like, to teach you how to cook. That's it. It's a good skill to have. That's a good skill to have. So. Nice. Let's go win rate. Nice. What time is it? Because I am tempted to just get another slice of pizza, but no. Let's wait for the. Nice. So yeah, Ace, like, ask your mom to teach you how to cook. You got an opportunity to learn for free. Nice. Go depression bullets! God, I love that skill. Oh my god, I love that skill, dude. I love this RYOSHU. Such a good one. Such a good RYOSHU, dude. Is it a focus battle? I don't think I can tell the difference. Very grateful. Good. Good, because yeah, I love my mom. She's great. She's a professional. Like, she's the feminist's worst nightmare. She runs a business. She has been self-sufficient for the longest time. She runs a school. And she's one of the most conservative Catholic women you will ever meet in your life. The mom, even though I didn't know anything, is how I learned goes together from that. Yeah, experimenting as well. Oh yeah, it is a focused encounter. All right. go!
감상은
Bully
어떤가?
them to death! They're more happy to help you? Yeah,
훌륭한 단말만.
꽃으로 참
that you can just ask. Like, she already does it, so might as well. And
속에 파묻
cooking... Look, unless the... Oh, there he is.
가치는 떨어지는 법이지.
The Capitan. Le Capitan. Unless your mom has like some like anger issue or something like that,
감상은
you
어떤가?
helping in the kitchen is gonna be a wonderful bonding experience. Because I have seen people that that like their mom or their girlfriend, wives, they're trying to spend time with them in the kitchen, that kind of thing, and they just freak out over everything, right? Like, just yelling and that kind of stuff. But that's a rare occurrence. That's more of a rare thing. Very unlikely. And it's gonna make, like, chances are you're gonna get it done real well, especially as you learn, you know, like, as you learn, you get more competent, and you're gonna be basically a sous chef by the time you know it. Let's see. Nice. Nice. Oh, go, RYOSHU, go!
들과
Big depression crossbow! There you go. She missed them. She missed it, but it's fine. She still managed to shoot the other ones. Okay. You here, you over here, and here. You on this one, and then this one.
감사가 훌륭한 단말만.
And yes, listen to Nosh. Yes.
속에 파묻
Good, good.
어중간한 예술.
Go, RODYA. Fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up.
수밖에.
Good.
Adieu.
Oh, he's gone. He's done. All right. Oh no. Oh no, he's the last one standing.
어디에서도 볼 수
The
없는
poor
세상.
sod.
Adieu.
There you go. GG. 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 Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so eating another slice of pizza before bed. We quickly moved our conversation into the hideout after defeating the Yurodivye members.
순순히 항
Surrender and confess.
Amayar, welcome today, man. How you doing? Good to see ya. Nosh. Yes. Yes. You learn from the mistakes. Like, you learn a little bit from success. You learn a lot from failure.
살려놓는 인내심도
Starting to run low on patience. Might kill you soon.
RP session, and why is RYOSHU cruel like that? Yes, we made it to, we are in T Corp. We have 10 billion on worth of time debt because of the events at the manor. And the compromise that Limbus company got with T Corp is that RYOSHU, RODYA, and Honglu are going to go with Dante to investigate a time killer person. Don Quixote gave us the detective costumes, and RODYA decided to put on the mustache. Yes. Yes. Ah, no. Looks like RYOSHU is getting tired of playing detective.
항복이라면 이미 했어.
So already.
하지만
Not sure why he wants to confess either. What, you want, like, to confess that you're the Yurodivye or something? We hesitated, unsure if he really was clueless or not. That's when RODYA confidently strode forward and pointed an accusatory finger at the Yurodivye captain. Explains a lot. Don's antics. Don's antics is why they're dressed like that, yes. Most important part, nothing else matters this Intervallo? Yes. Basically, it does go to show that RODYA does have a cute side to her.
자, 너희는 평소에 이
Right, questioning
진실을 마음에 안
time.
들어하지?
You've always hated this nest's state of affairs, da?
당연한 말.
Must you really ask?
기술청에 등록도 안
You
한
like
발명품들을
inventing
만들기도
stuff and
하고.
not registering to tech agency, don't ya? Ken.
Must you really inquire about something you could discern simply by looking around?
나이 발명품들 구경 좀.
Oh, I want to take a look at these inventions.
What do you mean she didn't have before? I mean, she showed her unhinged side before, but she hasn't shown a cutesy side like this before, like an innocent cutesy side. So
잠깐.
What?
그렇게 아무거나
Don't just go around touching.
I see, this ancient toy has been a time on disguise as stuffle. It scans upon as soon as it enters the range, and it doesn't recognize upon us or other individuals. It'll shoot out spies, penetrate the intruder.
아래쪽 불청난
The screw parts are island out there. You'll do well to remember the kind of engineer and set about tightening the screws as you can. Sometimes there's a slight loose screw or two to make things a bit fit better. Another thing, if I were you, I would have made the spine and legs a little hexagon shaped, not circular.
You could tell all that from a quick look.
평범한
You
직원은
are
아니야.
certainly no common employee.
she was cute to you. Well, you're into cycles, but that's different.
아무튼
By the way, most of those experiments incomplete products.
실제로는
Truth.
더 위험하고 파괴적인 발명품들도
In truth,
만들기도
you're like
하네요.
making more dangerous, destructive inventions, duh?
끈질겨.
You really are persistent, one, aren't you?
뭘 말하고
Why are you getting that?
They say you're wrong, but you did miss the cooking, though. You did miss the cooking, cause oh boy, is it a beautiful, beautiful what we made today.
그러다가 시간까지
Well, I'm
통째로
sure
가져가는
these
발명품을
violent
만들었을 거고.
inventions eventually lead to something that can completely rip sometimes time away.
Maya had a thing for Jinx, probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure most guys did, because she was like that balance of cute and unhinged. So, let the man cook? Yes, good.
Wait,
뭐?
what?
시간 살인
The
시간의 범인
culprit behind case of time killing time.
너희들이지.
It's you guys, duh.
극단적인 방법을
That's what you
써서라도
do,
마음에 안
isn't
드는
it?
건
You
일단
see something that
부숴보는 거
rubs
아니야?
you wrong ways, you go ahead and smash to bits.
The music of her giving the upload the cooking video somewhere. The cooking video will go to the main channel. Yeah, like as one of the uploads. Yeah, the VOD is like right now you can go to the YouTube feed and just scroll back.
비약이 심하네.
That's a bit of a logical
넌 도대체
leap, isn't
우리
it?
요로지비를 뭐라고
Who do you think
생각하는
that we?
거야?
Who do you think we Yurodivye are?
당신 친구가 예전에 꽤 화끈하게
Sounds like Benny
지적한
O's needed they really messed up their time in the past, hmm? You do sort of the rest of the island?
아니야.
No, Sonia,
그럴듯한 말을 늘어놓는
he always knew how to say the things, the right things to get people to agree with him, convince them to join cause.
그의 말을 듣고
His
있으면
words
세상을
filled me
바꾸는
with
것은
this
정말 사탕을
confidence.
녹여먹는 것처럼 쉽게
I could
느껴졌어.
really change world, that it really was effortless as letting candy slowly melt away in mouth.
하지만
What,
그애가 뭘 바꿀 수
what could he
있겠어?
possibly do to
소녀는
change the
얘들처럼
world?
적극적으로
He doesn't
행동하지도
even
않아.
do anything,
아마
not like
지사의
these guys.
제이사의
But
소문을
the
듣고
decor
이름만
Yurodivye
흉내낸
had nothing more than knockoffs who just found themselves inspired by stories coming out of J-Corp or
아까부터 제대로 추리하는 게 하나도
Absolutely
없잖아.
baffling how you
우리는
failed to
이름만
correctly
흉내내지
distinguish a
않았어.
single
그리고
thing.
성자님은 이미
No,
많은 걸
we're not
바꾸셨지.
knockoffs.
너 같은
Besides,
일개
the saint has
탐정이
already
꿈꾸지 못할
brought
정도로
many
많은 걸.
changes to this world. Changes that you mere detectives can't even dream of.
The Queen Color Crescent isn't your thing. You prefer the RODYA, or you mean the RYOSHU? Kinda crazy. That, or she baited him into doing this.
성자?
the saint.
그래.
And hey, Saint Sonia was the one who really sparked the fire, the Yurodivye in every nest. Well, isn't the only reason why I call him saint, but that's beside the point.
단지 그 이유 때문만은 아니지만 말이야.
You know, there is a law on the internet. The way to get the right answer on the internet is not to ask the right question, but to give the wrong answer. That's how you can get people are more likely to correct you if you provide wrong information than they are to give you the information if you just ask for it. Especially if it's something that they feel very strongly about. Not killer crazy. RYOSHU is a mad killer. Yes, she is. She just controls herself a little bit. So yeah, unless RYOSHU is playing dumb, like if RYOSHU is playing dumb to get him to confess like this, then it's really good. Otherwise, she's just stumbling upon the answer. That's so true. It is. It is. Like, you make an inaccurate statement, and there's always going to be someone out there to correct it. So the best way to get, like, if somebody doesn't, like, if you know somebody is not going to really give you the information you want, but you know just enough about it, you talk them around, and you then give the wrong information deliberately. That's it. Adding many levels of craziness.
유로디비를 모든
missed. Sonia did
소냐가?
that.
Rage bait them? Kinda, yeah.
소냐님의
Since you
친구라고
claim
하니
to be Saint
좀 더
Sonia's
확실히
friend,
말하자.
allow me to say in no
우리
uncertain
유로집이
terms.
관련
The
없어.
Yurodivye has nothing to do with your case.
소냐가
Sonia.
He...
그게 사실이라는 걸
Are we supposed to take you at your word?
우선
First, we don't have this time-killing technology. We can steal time or timepieces, but it's practically impossible to kill time.
시간을 죽이는 건 상식적으로
Making something so
불가능해.
absurd would surely catch the agency's attention. That is trouble that I am not willing to invite.
왜? 지금도
What?
둥지에서
It's not because of the ruckus here. Isn't that what the Yurodivye wants? Chaos?
우리를 뒷골목 갱단과 같은
Please,
취급하지
don't compare
말았으면
us to
좋겠어.
the likes of the backstreet gangs.
물론
Though there were
우리 중에
those among
일부
us who want
그런
chaos, of
소란을 원하는
course.
지금은
One of our
유로집을
former
떠났지만
members insisted that we
기사에 남아도는
must take the
시간을
abundance of
모두
time and take up for
동지들끼리
ourselves and have our
분배한다는
comrades
계획을
divided equally
추진하던
among us.
녀석도 있긴 했어.
Always a communist. Always a communist. There's always a communist. Arcane was a good show, by the way. I liked it. I didn't watch the second season, so I haven't finished it. I heard that the ending, not as a bit underwhelming, but that it was good. Time-killing communist. Yep. We got communists over here. It was a good show? Good.
하지만
But such
그래서
drastic
가지지
action
못한 자에게도
will also
피해를
hurt the
주겠어.
have-nots, those who
그러니
do not
우리는
deserve such
성자님의
pain.
말씀에 따라
So we must
적당한
adhere to the
때가 올
science
때까지
teachings
기다려야 해.
to truly tear out the throats of the
가진
rich.
자들을 물어뜯을
We must wait for the moment, for the right
완벽한
moment.
And Blandazar, we're not taking requests today. So you're lucky the bot didn't pick it for some reason. First season was good. Yeah, no, like Dunkel told me that season 2 builds up a lot and then kind of just that part of the game, I feel like they forgot that they made the first season hit so hard. Yeah, that's what he told me. Yeah, that the season 2, like, it builds well, but then it kind of So yeah.
적당한 때
The right moment.
정말
What
소냐가
really
퍼뜨린
was
거란 거잖아.
Sonia?
BVN, welcome back, baby. How you doing?
So, I've been
아까부터
wondering,
궁금했던 건데
are you really the saint's friend?
정말 성자
그럼요.
Of course, she is. He even invited her to join this journey.
Why don't we leave for now? We can always come back here once we uncover more evidence.
단테 씨가 돌아가자고 하시네요.
That this is let's leave for now.
잡아가지 않아도 돼.
Arresting them?
체포하지 않으면서 한 소리
Want to give me this
했었잖아.
whole lecture about how it's my job to arrest them?
RODYA's rejecting her words. What a shame. I mean, we live in the current day, the current state of affairs. Do not trust Hollywood with being able to write a full story. A good full story. Okay, expanding the relationship. Like, we did hear that Riot might be expanding within the universe. So, like, Arcane was a story of Jinx, but we might get other stories within that universe. So, yeah, she lost a lot of aura from this. So yeah, no, like, you know how all of the Hollywood types and the voice actors and the artists are so mad about generative AI, but they're not about AI in coding or shit like that, even though it's taking just as many jobs? It's because they know they can't compete with it. Current state of Hollywood cannot compete with where AI is going. And they know it. They know it. If they could write good enough stories that AI cannot replicate, they wouldn't have anything to worry about. They would be using it. They would be using AI to its full potential. But they know that AI, that some dumb fuck in the middle of nowhere, fucking Kentucky, can download Suno AI and Sora AI and ChatGPT and create a film that is leagues and bounds better than whatever the fuck Marvel gave us in the last like 4 years. So, they're getting I can realize that was popular for the season just throughout the entirety of the first season team in order to make it generic. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's yeah. I guess 6 years wasn't good. Yeah. I really like the first season, especially the story of Victor, one of my favorites characters back when you played. Trade Arcane has been able to hype to the second season because I guess it doesn't appear. Yeah. Paint Dry would be better than watching Marvel, to be honest. Yeah. So more so you're watching people that AI can outcompete most of what Marvel has given us. Like the last great Marvel film, or good Marvel film in my opinion, No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home. That was what, 2018? Ever since, absolute slop. Star Wars, with the exception of Andor, slop. AI is better. AI is better than Hollywood. And its current state, AI is capable of delivering better films than Hollywood. Loki was decent. Loki was decent. It wasn't great. It was decent. 2021. Okay, I thought it was 2018 was Endgame. So yeah, no, it's one of those things that all of these voice actors, all of these artists, all of these people, they are going through the same technological revolution that the horse breeders did, that stable boys did, that seamstresses went through. All of these jobs that used to happen before the technological revolution, gone. All of them are going to be gone. It's inevitable. It's happening. It's not something that is going to happen. It is not something that might happen. It's something that is happening. It's a technological revolution. It's probably not going to be to the same extent that the AI companies want it to be, but it is going to happen. Film, that was good Marvel film. Oh, yeah. So yeah, no. You can make a Pixar kind of movie, DJX Cloud, bro. Yeah. And it's going to be better than most of what Disney Pixar has been able to make in the last, like, 7 years. Yes, Nosh. Most AI companies slowly going under? Yes. Because despite everything, the AI companies overstretched themselves and have yet to turn a profit. Not because they're not making money, but because, okay, so if you play Total War, if anybody here has ever played Total War, any of the Total War games, there's one thing you learn very, very quickly. You do not expand too quickly. If you expand too quickly, everything collapses just as fast. So in Total War, in any Total War game, if you take too much territory too quickly, you stretch your army way too thin, and the areas you conquered collapse under instability, under unrest, and sometimes they get conquered back. And that results in a net negative for you, even if you're benefiting from the resources and everything you're getting from this. AI overstretched itself, like these AI companies overstretched themselves so much and overshot everything that, yeah, rapid growth usually leads to rapid decline. So they are making money for sure, but they are not making anywhere near enough to turn anywhere near the profit that they need to in order to compensate for the extremely fast expansions that they did. So yeah, Nvidia got a new open world something. Like, there's gonna be all sorts of stuff, yeah. Yes, please avoid spoilers, Nosh, yes. So, let's see. I think Marvel, ever since Endgame, they failed to make a new big bad guy because Thanos was the final threat. They had other ones. Like, there have been other ones. Like, there's Galacticus, the Silver Surface, Fantastic Four Silver Surface, the Eater of Worlds. Still, AI is super bad for art, pretty good doing technical tasks, like doing data online or something like that. Yeah. Galactus, yeah, so Galactus could have been the next, but no, they wanted a diverse character, and they fucked it up. Like, AI, as it is right now for art, it is bad for artists of the same caliber. It is great for independent studios. It is great for independent studios. For concept art, and even for art in some cases. Some video game developers that do not have the luxury to be able to hire an artist to hand paint every single thread of every single frame, generative AI is revolutionary. But it comes with the downside that now the low bar goes up. And with the low bar going up, a lot of the artists are gonna get swept in. Same way stable boys, dung herders, poop collectors, and cart and engineers and that kind of stuff went under with the rise of cars. It's the same thing. It's a technological revolution that is going to leave a lot of people behind. And don't forget, the same type of people who are crying about this were the ones telling the farmers and all these other people, learn to code. That's why I have no sympathy for them. Like, if you're crying about art, if you're crying about AI art and you're like the kind of person, did you tell the farmers to learn to code? Did you? Because when they lost their jobs, when they had their technological revolution with a bunch of the stuff that came out, with a bunch of the revolutions that happened within the last 20 years, did you tell them to learn to code? If so, then I have no sympathy for you. It can be difficult to determine whether it's good AI or real art. Yeah. Yeah. And that is not an approval of AI. That is a condemnation of art. So yeah. RODYA ignored the assistant's question and turned around to leave the hideout, wearing a dark expression. Something I had never seen from her before. The assistant shrugged, and we were about to leave the hideout as well, but the Yurodivye captain stopped us. So, you catch? Nice. So yeah, no, like AI, just like horse drivers 100 years ago. Like, don't forget, cars as an invention. Human beings have used horses for around as long as there has been civilization. Tens of if not hundreds of thousands of years have human beings used horses. And then within a span of less than one generation, we stopped. And we started using cars. That is absurdly fast. Absurdly fast. The entire world used to run on horses. And now we run on cars. It hasn't even been 200 years since the invention of the car. When was the last time you saw somebody transporting goods with a horse? Nowadays, horse is more of a leisurely thing, a luxury thing. A luxury activity, except for the Amish. So yeah, if you mind something is AI, is when I can actually just glance at it, instantly see the AI in it. Yeah. Because it's AI, because you can instantly tell it's AI. Yeah, and this is the worst it's been. Yeah, really made this information scams way easier though. Yes. That much is true. That much is true. Like, AI has come with that dark side to it. It really has. And that is one of the downsides. Just how many people die of car accidents a year? Initial cars were pretty bad compared to the horses or trains. Yeah. Just like right now. Don't forget, right now we are within the first 10 years of AI. How long did it take for between the first car and the first car to be invented and for the whole world to adapt the car? How long did it take for the Wright brothers to invent the airplane and the first commercial flight to become available worldwide? 1 generation. Not even 1 generation. Not even 20 years. 10 days. Oh, there you go. Francis, so thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mosh Program today. How you doing? Why, if you really are the friend, I can't let you leave without giving you some advice. As the more experienced detective, I was able to establish a few things in this conversation. So allow me to share them with you.
아, 그러네.
Alright, you're double detective work from time to time as well, yes? Has it got anything what you to get up to?
아니.
No, only the Yurodivye branch in District 22. Anyway, if I were you, I would start by looking for a common thread that ties all victims together. Find out what they have in common. Fun fact of the town, literally 2 cars at one point, they crashed into each other. Yes, you're talking about the exception. Yes. I don't think human art will disappear. Is the human core create? Yes. Like, human art will not disappear. AI is another tool. So yeah, think of clocks. Nowadays, digital clocks are everywhere, but clocks haven't disappeared. They have become luxury goods instead. Yeah, so... And look, this is not the first time this has happened with art. This is not the first time this has happened with art. This isn't even the second time this has happened with art. This is the 3rd time this has happened with art. How on topic? Yeah. This is the 3rd time this has happened with art. First it was photography, then it was film, now it's AI. You're now more expensive? I want to say it. I want to say it. I want to say it. I want to say it, but I shouldn't. Have you noticed about anything assistant's colors? He has color in his tie and gloves, yeah. What? Nush, honey, you're not more expensive because you're an artist. You're more expensive because you're a woman. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I mean, it is more expensive to be a woman. Especially if you're like a female, like a very feminine woman. Like, feminine tastes are very expensive, okay? Like, the feminine taste is very expensive. You were talking about your art? I know. I know you were. I know you were. Sorry. You're kind of forgetting about digital art? That's yet another one, yeah. So it's not even the 3rd or 4th. So yeah, no, like, imagine the outrage that artists had when, oh, you mean you don't hire an artist to spend 7 hours a day looking at the landscape and recreating it? Now you have a machine that does it in 1 day or in a couple of hours and that's it? And now you get these massive photographies? Oh, what do you mean that now you have a tablet to draw into and that is that? Technology progresses, man. It just does. It just does. Anyway. Why? A T-Call collections agency knows everything about time, where it comes from, where it goes, but not with this case. And now you don't have to draw animation frame by frame? Yeah. Like, animation is so much faster to make. The artists, the pencil artists that made the very early Disney animation films and the very early Miyazaki animation films. What do you think they went through with the dawn of digital art, with digital animation? They must have gone through something similar. You adapt or you're left behind. That is one of the cruel realities of life. I think they were at least kind of glad. Like, I can tell, you know which artists are super happy about AI? The good ones. The ones with 10,000 fucking requests. The ones with 150 pending commissions. The ones that are, oh my god, I have to come up with so many of these. Okay, AI blueprint, I'm gonna fill up the rest. AI blueprint, I'm gonna fill up the rest. AI blueprint, I'm gonna fill up the rest. Using AI is going to, like, using AI for things like this is going to become as common as using a mouse on a computer. That's where we're going. Is it going to be for everybody? No. But it is just going to be just as common for an artist to use AI as it is for an artist to use a mouse on a computer. Or I do the blueprint and AI fills the shading and coloring. Either way, right? Either way. Have you seen the Skybrow's music videos? No, I have not. But if they know everything about comings and goings of time, how are they avoiding your eyes? Not all of us. I can't tell you more, however. Just know that we have an ace up our sleeve that lets us continue our guerrilla activities in this nest. You're already doing this in college? Like, in Berkeley, College of Music. Right now, the graduates from the songwriting department are raising hell because Berkeley has introduced AI songwriting classes. And all of the people that I'm seeing this, they were all they learned to code the code types. They are the ones who got their degrees in songwriting. A 4-year university degree in learning how to write songs. I spent 1.5 semesters learning how to write songs. These people spent 4 years doing that. Of course they're gonna get out-competed by AI. Learning to use the tool responsibly? Yeah. Yeah. The Praise of the Sleeping Beauty, the art is gorgeous. Like, early Disney, without a doubt, some of the best art ever made, period. Drawing backgrounds is the hardest part to make comics, yeah. Managed cause it wouldn't happen. Currently, the cost of AI is so high that they begin to charge what they need to be neutral. Nobody will pay it for it. Yes. Because they expanded too quickly. You were talking about just college? Yeah, no, I know. Like, I'm bringing up that in Berkeley, they are implementing it as well. They're implementing AI because that's where the technology is going. And these people are protesting. They're asking for boycotts, this kind of stuff. And then you look at all of them. They wasted 4 years getting a degree in songwriting. Like, at least in my case, I have a timeless degree. I learned music composition. The same degree that Beethoven had, the same degree that Handel, that fucking Bach got himself into, the same degree that Mendelssohn, Shostakovich, fucking Stravinsky, the same set of knowledge. A complete timeless degree. Practical knowledge within it. A songwriting degree, so that you can learn how to write a verse and a chorus and put some chords on the guitar in it. You spent 4 years and $250,000 for that. Yeah, you got played because now AI does it for $40. Now AI does it better than you for $50. It's gonna help to get your own company. Practice what makes the difference in skill. Yes. Yes. Anyways, does it not strike as odd that for some reason, with such impressive technology that can quite literally rip away time without a trace, the killer seems unusually passive? This tells me that there is a condition they must first meet to use their powers. Another possibility is that they have a certain creed or a belief system that they follow. But ideologically motivated culprits usually leave behind more obvious evidence that points to their beliefs. You have exams tomorrow? Nosh, my dearest sweet of salt, princess beautiful, my beloved, I do not wish you luck. I wish you success. Alright. Okay, so with this, we can now derive that the time killer time is Spanish. He does one, goes to take a break, a siesta, and then goes make the other one. Need to write a paper in Spanish? Go write your paper. Go write your paper. Just get it done and over with. Music comes from 8 years of music school, you know, music school for kids. Nice. Nice, nice. Yep, awesome headcanon. Yep, the time, like, the reason why, like, in the exam. Okay, I thought you had, like, homework. Okay, so, take it easy, one word at a time. So, yeah, time killer, yeah, Spanish. He's, he does one, then he goes over, and this is like once he steals the time. Like once this person steals the time, like steals like 100 hours from somebody and takes like a 3-day break. Dost thou know? No, I don't. You don't know what the topic is gonna be? Oh, so you better be prepared then. You're prepared, right? A Spanish communist? The worst kind of communists, yes. Time killer is just a lazy bum? I already said it's Spanish. I already said it's a Spanish, like a Spain Spanish. Your statement here is redundant. Mersal, welcome today. How you doing? I'm doing all right. How you doing? Yep. You give too much credit to Spanish, then we're too lazy to steal other people's time, which is why this one is like the exception. Like this one might be a Spanish gypsy. I forgot when it comes to the job of being Spanish. Yes. Oh, I think that answered nicely. Wanna join our squad? There's detectives.
Who
the hell hired this bubbling team of amateur detective wannabes? Shade grammar and spelling, then what you write? Oh, okay, so yeah, it's proficiency. Never mind. Now, will you kindly leave this place? Well, now we know where the Yurodivye are. You can always come back here if you ever need anything else. Go a whole pot of meat today and clean up the whole house. Oh, you should look at the YouTube, because we cooked as well. And oh boy, did I cook! Grammar your weakness? More reason to fortify it, no? Armor is not supposed to go on the strongest point, it's supposed to go on the weakest point. Cleaning streams? God no. God no! God no! I do like cleaning on the house, but I pay the cleaning lady to come here every once in like every couple of weeks to clean the house. Yeah, no, I don't do deep cleaning. Time killer kills you so he can do nothing. Sounds like work. Yes. Yes, Nosh, you do your best and succeed. You will succeed. It's okay, you got this. Yep, there you go. GG. GG. Make sure to check it out. Yep, shower stream when? You know what? That's gonna be for the OnlyFans. That is gonna be for the OnlyFans. 100%. Let me just go to the event. To the event exchange. Let me just get. I could get. No, I want this one. I want this one. Give me. I just want to put this one on my banner because now that I have it, because I don't have that many. So here. There we go. And this one, I ended up getting the. That's what the effect one. The second time doing this exam, you failed the first time. It happens, you know. Said that. The only. Okay, so the OnlyFans. That is my. I'm probably gonna launch it on a fucking April Fool's Day or something like that, because I am talking about literal fans, like a tower fan, ceiling fan, computer fan, air conditioning fan, and like have those be the models. And you know how there's like the thirst traps kind of things that these fucking whores do on OnlyFans that they put on social media? Doing that with actual fans with like poorly drawn lingerie on Microsoft Paint, on MS Paint, that kind of thing. How could you talk about something so scandalous? Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, it would be like all the trends, like it would be completely a parody of OnlyFans, yeah. But yes. And yes, I think any of us are saying it for the sake of saying it, Nosh. You got this. Alright? Like, focus. And, you know, it's life. It's life. You will get it, eventually. So, you do it. That'll be so funny. Yeah, like, once we get, like, full-time, like, once I go full-time, like, 100% full-time, I'm 100% with that.
Oh, and the Yurodivye is wearing no down, and they got nothing to do in this case, and the tablet, but it's still at large. What now, detectives?
So yeah, now that it has been noted, yeah, he's got some to go. All right, Nosh, you have yourself a wonderful day, and you go do your tests, and you go succeed. You got this. All right, you got this. You got this. And yes, catch you around, my sweet, sweet salt. But we don't have any other leads. The one we talked about just lit hideout. So why don't we follow him? You want to tell that Yurodivye?
Well, let's not listen to pay off like that after all. I think it's a fair suggestion.
시간 낭비.
Waste of time. We should torture them one by one until someone breaks.
You know what I mean? So, there you go. Catch you around. Nosh, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Wonderful weekend, too. According to page 155 of Livia Gatana's book, an ace detective must always remain vigilant and not shy away from stakeouts. You're already on page 155. Catch you around, Nosh. Don Quixote gave us this book so we can all become ace detectives. I've been reading it when I can. The Yurodivye split petty tongue but he won't change the world. That way you're letting them go, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah? No, the opposite in fact. Want to see things change. Change. Yurodivye started from a small group of nobodies, but they carried it slowly but surely, spreading the word in the city. I hear they bring you causing some real trouble in the nests. They find it difficult to get rid of them.
Oh my god, the Yurodivye are actually gonna start a fucking communist revolution. That is the cataclysmic event. That is the cataclysmic event of Limbus Company. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's like communists win, cataclysm right away. There you go. There you go. We figured it out. We figured it out. That's it, everybody. What do you expect? They're Russian. They're Russians in Hungary. And like the 99th Trump war. I mean, this one could be like not a Trump war, but there's like World War. I mean, not like the Trump. Look, the Trump wars were separate. The Trump wars were separate, okay? Like those were faster conflicts. Those were shorter conflicts. They didn't fully envelop the whole world, and those stopped at around like 300 or 400 AT. Bolsheviks, yep. Work out. This time everything will work out. What could possibly go wrong? The fact that this is Újszökés Fehérvár, and Hungarians do not like communism over here. The equivalent to a world war in the city would be a wing war. I mean, yes, but we're talking about like actual world wars. Like, okay, swept circle. We have our headcanon over here. This is about 10 centuries into the timeline here. And we established that the era of that is 10 centuries AT, after Trump. Is it after the birth of Trump, after the death of Trump, after Trump Jr.? We don't know. What we do know is that it was a change of era. We started the clock over from there. Since then, there have been many world wars. We're estimating around 90 or so world wars. What is this smoke war in this logic? The minor conflict. You know, like, we don't count the Sudan, Rhodesia, no, was it Sudan, Rhodesia? Sudan and I think it was Congo war as a major conflict. Like, the smoke war, it was significant, but it wasn't a world war. That was minor? Yeah. Yeah. Like, look at so many conflicts throughout the world. Like, just look at the wars that have happened in China alone throughout history. Chinese history has had more deaths in war than I'm pretty sure all other Western conflicts combined. Like, there have just been unfathomable, but we don't know them as like the end of all wars conflict. It's just like, oh yeah, the Ming Dynasty War of whatever, the Three Kingdoms Wars kind of thing. So yeah, doesn't have the magnitude of the smoke war. No, I don't know how big the smoke war was. Yeah, no, I don't know yet. Just Apple against Xiaomi finally having enough of each other. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, that, like, the smoke war might be the most recent world war as far as we know. Yeah, as far as we know. So yeah, it could be. It could be. Were the Canadians involved? Because is it a world war if the Canadians weren't involved? Is it a world war of the Canadians? The Canadians are always involved. However, we did establish that the Canadians are the gnomes, the Christmas gnomes in this timeline so far. So we'll learn more about it in the future. Yeah, make sure. Whether directly or indirectly, well, somebody had to deliver those presents. Yes.
T사에선 이런 말까지
You know what people are saying about TNT Corp,
시간을
running on time, running the station.
유로디비로.
Coming to join the Yurodivye.
And the top of the head was old R, new all GRT.
부조리하며 수긍하며 사는
Like
대부분
people,
사람들은
researchers just move on. They don't. They refuse to run the blind and combine to determine that, well, they will bring real change to the city.
Canadians are exiled from the city? Yes. Yeah, like Canadians. Like, okay, so the way the Geneva Conventions work now in this world is that after like World War VII, they realized, oh my god, the Geneva Conventions is not enough. They turned it then into the Geneva Booklet. Then it turned into the Geneva Encyclopedia. And eventually, they just had to come up with a library. The Library of Geneva. With, you know, with how many new war crimes the Canadians were discovering. And at this point, it's basically just an observation post, and they are watching them just do things to one another from different points in the outskirts, which, you know, they are the gnomes, you know, with all the gift factories and everything, discovering all sorts of new war crimes. And we are estimating, like, the conservative estimate right now is that the Library of Geneva adds, you know, they have the corridor mirror worlds kind of technology so that they can have like pretty much enough, hopefully enough space for the volumes, because right now we're estimating a conservative estimate of about 100 new volumes being added every single day, just from the observations of what we can catch the gnomes doing. The exile doesn't stop them from smuggling weaponry to the homeless? Yes, and from delivering the gifts. Yes.
그러니까
It's unlogical to find it extremely fascinating to witness not an expert. He was precise on his patient lead.
그래봤자 한낱
Nothing but impotent squirmings.
저기
I'm sorry, do
정말
any of you
진지하게
think give a
사건을
damn
해결하고
about
싶은
solving the
사람이 있긴 하는 거야.
case? So yeah, eventually the library, like just as the city went from being called Uisekish Fehervar to the city, the Library of Geneva eventually just was dubbed the Library of Ruina. And that's it. That's it. Like, yeah, we have the part that happens in the game and everything, but the rest of it is just them desperately trying to document the myriad of war crimes that the Canadians are doing. How the fuck do we even write that name? Exactly. Exactly. Like, let me bring up paint, right? So, we have, let me just write it down, right? Kish, sekish, fehérvár. So, this is how you write it down. Új Székesfehérvár. Yes. And the thing is, at some point, people got so sick of writing this as the name of the place they live in, so that they just started calling it the city. That's it. They'll come to took its place. Oh, okay. That's what happened. Okay. So yeah, Új Székesfehérvár, which means new Székesfehérvár, which is the town next to Balaton. So, yes.
이 사건
This case
파괴적인 미
has a certain destructive aesthetic to it. I like it.
Don't blame them? Yeah, that's the point. That's the point.
저는 최대한 많은 걸
I'm following my family's elders' words to see and experience as much of the world as I can before I return, because of their words were better to be followed. So remind me of that Székesfehérvár means Székes? What's Székes? Like Székesfehérvár is just the name of the town. Let me go to translate. Let's see, Hungarian. Let's see, Székesfehérvár. So it's either gonna be the Székesfehér means white with silver. Vár usually means city. So the white with silver city. The city of white and silver. The new city of white and silver. That's what, like, Székesfehér. So, Székesfehér, because Székes here says wheelbarrow. Fehér means white. So it could be either the whitish silver city, like silver lining city, or the white wheelbarrow city. So, saying that the city got called the city. Yes. Yes, just like the reason why they don't say what country it is because eventually it just started becoming, you know, it just kept, like, Hungary just kept annexing so many countries that in Hungarian the names just stopped making sense, right? Because Hungarian is Magyarország. But if you become a kingdom, it will be Magyar Királyság. And the problem is that you start combining these two, and if you have like Austria-Hungary, we're getting Hungary crumbs over here. I'm gonna reread that afterwards. So Austria is Austria. Fuck, which one was Austria? Because Austria, we have. Osztrák. Yes. Osztrákország. So we have Osztrákország, Osztrák-Magyarország, or Osztrák-Magyar Királyság. So we start adding all the names in Hungarian, right? So we have Német Osztrák-Magyarország, Német Lengyel Osztrák-Magyarország, and the name just keeps getting longer and longer and longer. Then they were like, fine, we're just gonna go by the city. Új Székesfehérvár. Fuck! Okay, it's the city. And that's it. That's it. That's all it took. That's all it took. Alright. I'm following my family's elders' words to see and experience as much of the world as I can before I return, because their words better be followed. Breadcrumbs again, yeah.
지긋지긋하겠고
Sounds excruciatingly bothersome. So many things in this world presume that they deserve to call themselves family.
Hey, I've never heard you talk like that, RYOSHU.
그런 어중간한
What
마음으로
will you ever accomplish with such
뭘 해결할 수
half-heartedness?
있겠어.
괜찮아?
Don't worry about it.
RYOSHU breadcrumbs too? Yeah, we're getting development from RYOSHU.
대부분이 어중간한 마음으로 살아가. 나도 간절하게
Most people don't know that half-heartedness. It's been eons since I really desired something to know my heart, you know?
아니야.
No.
나는
Are you enjoying Content 2 Part 2? Oh, hell yeah, I am. It's just as funny.
I'm not most people. I'm not like other girls, you know? I am very unlike the other girls. I'm not like those other girls, the ones that just want to go and give up in life. I want something for myself. I am different from them. I am not like the other girls. From the distance, loud, rapid footsteps broke through RODYA's quiet whispers. I knew it. The culprit was Yurodivye. Oh!
They're here. Won't give them this limp this time.
Okay, let's go. Maybe we'll catch him this time if you learn to breathe like the result, RYOSHU.
RODYA, RODYA came to a sudden stop and looked at me, staring at me from underneath the shadow cast over her eyes.
단체 있잖아.
Dante, do you think it would have been any different if I
뭔가 바뀌었을까?
followed Sonia back at the casino?
Why do you ask? Yes. Limbus company would have sent HR to you for breaking contract, reaching contract, and he would have had plenty of consultations with Virgilius. Chances are that Sonia would have been killed, likely been killed by Virgilius that there and then, and you would probably have been given plenty of consultations afterwards.
Pronounce the EOPAC is a new original full name for the city. Go look. If there's one thing that Hungarians have always kept, it's their bureaucracy. Good luck getting a city name change request through Hungarian bureaucracy.
아니, 그냥
I mean, it's just
내가 멈춰 있는 사이
watching Sonia's goals actually start to take shape while I stagnated,
뭔가 기분이 좀
unchanging. It's making me feel. RODYA hesitated.
묘하네.
Odd. An odd impression.
Oh boy! Do we have a fight? So there is a chance? Yes. Oh boy! And with that... Wait, is this the last one? Is this it? The Time Ripper. This is the last one of, no, right? Like, Time Ripper 6512 is not the last one of the whole thing. Like, this is probably gonna keep, yeah, it's gonna keep going for a bit more. Okay. No, but it's important. Okay, so we're gonna do it on Monday then. Because I need to go. My back is, wait, what? 2 more? Yeah, no, so we have a bit more. We're gonna finish this on Monday, do the other mini on Monday as well then. Because we have this one, and then the mini, and then we can start on Tuesday the new one. So yeah, we're gonna continue this. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go eat some dinner because I'm very hungry. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, everybody. We'll be back on Monday with more LFAs. Once again, if you missed anything or you want to catch up the full playthrough, it goes to the Games Are Bastard channel. Make sure you're subscribed there. We're getting very, very close to 800 subscribers there, so thank you so much for that. And yeah, that's it for today. Let me just go ahead and close the game, and yeah, that's it for today. Thank you again, everybody, for another incredible week. Thank you for accompanying me during my cooking time, so that I was able to make myself some really good food. I'm gonna go eat some good dinner. Probably gonna eat that for breakfast as well tomorrow. Oh yes. So yeah, with that, yeah, we'll be back on Monday. Thank you again, everybody, for another incredible week. I am a little bit sorry that I couldn't get the non-gaming LFAs done this week, but I have a plan for next week, so we'll see if I can get it done. Anyway. Yeah, we'll be back on Monday. Thank you again, everybody. As I say, again, I am grateful every single day that I get to do this at all, and that any of you like this to begin with, so thank you again, everybody. I really do not take this for granted. So with that, make sure you join the Discord, linked in the description, subscribe, all that good stuff, and with that, we'll be back on Monday. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm just, yes, save some free, yeah, I'm gonna eat one more slice, and then the other 2 are gonna be for breakfast. And with that, thank you once again, everybody, for joining me. Have yourselves a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.